Well, I work in the data center sector, and I predominantly concentrate on technology. I'm very much sort of technical biased. And when I was looking at the sort of like syllabus for it around the leadership and management, I was sort of thinking to myself, it's something that I would not normally consider. And then when you look into it, you think, even though I had the critical infrastructure data center division at Sudlow's, why would you not look at outside the technology side of it, aspects of it? So basically, I thought it might assist me in becoming a better manager in this sector. Yeah, the distance learning aspects of it was most of my courses I've done previously have been in classroom, face to face. So obviously I wasn't sure how to expect it, but once you got your head around the portals and the processes you needed to do, it was quite straightforward and actually quite enjoyable because ultimately you don't have to travel. So you can look at it and think, well, I need to put in 20 hours a week to complete this course. But ironically, that 20 hours is pure and utter learning. It's not traveling for 5 hours and then sitting in a classroom and queuing up. So it was actually very beneficial. How did I balance? It was difficult. If I'm being honest, it was quite difficult. But I think once you adapt and you sort of get your head around the sort of like time needed, then you make it work. And I think one of the key factors is everyone is different. I spoke to a couple of people who were on the course, and they would say, yeah, we get up early in the morning, we do a few hours every morning. I tried that, it didn't work for me. I tried working in evenings, and I found that weekends were more suited for me. So it's about adapting, really. It's difficult at first to get your head around it, but then once you sort of do, and you get into that routine, you realise then that it works for you, kind of thing. I think although my career is predominantly technically biased, I think what it's enabled me to do is sort of take a step back from just sort of looking at designs and working with designers and construction engineers around data centers, but take a step back and like holistically look at the actual individuals and how it's managed. And I think it's helped me become a better manager as far as I understand the pitfalls of the resource of the sort of like the HR aspects of it, as opposed to just looking at the technical aspects of a data center. I enjoyed some modules more than others. All modules I found quite interesting. It was great. Every time you complete a module, you feel a sense of satisfaction. And when you start a module, you feel quite excited about, right, what am I going to learn on this? And I've never felt like that about any other course, ironically. And that's why I when I wrote the article inside networks, I was quite passionate about it because I genuinely did think it was a good course. I think the dissertation was probably my favourite bit because I was sad when I was coming to the end of it, but I was also quite happy to come to an end of it because 3 years of your life is a long time to commit to, and the sense of satisfaction on doing it is immense. So I think the dissertation, I saw a light at the end of the rainbow. I felt really a sense of achievement, and I was still working on the course, so I got the best of all aspects of it. Summing up the masters in 3 words is quite difficult, but what I thought was it's a great experience and it's demanding. So my 3 words would be demandingly great experience.